Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME. Welcome back to another part of What Remains of Edith Finch. So where we last left off was that we visited off Molly. As you can see, my mouse cursor circling around her. We visited her memory or her journal diary, and now we're moving on to maybe might be the grandma or the grandpa, or maybe even just a guy named Odin, which I don't know much about.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Alright, so let's deal with Odin anyways. Sorry, I was still drinking my coffee. Kind of in the morning for me.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
What the irony, I guess it was be. Wait, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aww. Wait.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
What the heck? You've sailed
But
with your house?
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, jeez.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So this is Washington? State of Washington? Sort of, maybe?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Aww.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
I see. So now we get to draw Odin as our...
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Ingeborg. Oh, I see. Ingeborg is, I think it was his wife, so... The Mystery of Death and Thereafter. Oh, Odin was an author. Oh, and he's a big fan of, I think it was Grumpy. I think that's the Grumpy from Seven Snow, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right, let's see. Where do we need to find our thing? I don't know what to go through next. Wait, is this the book we need to look into? Norwegian folk tales. No. Shrine sketches. Oh, Zerpy. Oh, that's the owl that Molly probably remembers. That's the bird that Derpy was... Oh, there's a parrot. Aww. Derpy Jr. Why the heck is the name Derpy? Purpley? Lurpy? That's funny. What is this? Rob. Great. Great, oh great Rob. Oh, she was about to make Louis, but I guess the grandma probably ran off with the family.
He knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
That's interesting. Oh yeah, the TV, I forgot.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Okay. Miss Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier. Sounds familiar. National Park. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of at a loss. I mean, we're in the second episode. We're now exploring something. I don't really know.
Great grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
I mean, at least she got a lot of grandchildren. Can I... Do I leave now, I guess? No, I can't leave. Is there a key that I'm missing here? I'm so confused by what the heck I'm supposed to do. The Q is to zoom in as well. How many more buttons are there to freaking zoom in this game? Everything I press is almost a zoom in besides just the WASD key and the mouse movement. Jesus. Yeah, all of them are glued tight, actually. They're not actually sealed, like sealed. They're actually legitimately glued. You can see from like... Or cemented, maybe, even. It's like crazy. Is that a photo of him, I guess? Yeah, I don't... Maybe there might be a journal somewhere nearby that I'm not figuring out of it. I'm kind of confused. Deepest sympathy. There's a chair in there. Oh, there it is. That's the thing I was missing. I was like, where the heck is it? Ah. So this is the grandma's and grandpa's journal.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, wow. Quite weird, but sure. That's so weird. Holy cow.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Hmm. I'm guessing that's the grandpa and the daughter. The mom. Our mom, technically. Calvin Finch. A lot of photo stuff. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, what the... Milton? Really? Milton really actually leaves a lot of things behind. Oh, this is Calvin and Sam's, I think. Calvin and Sam, yeah. I feel like maybe one of them ended up, like, just pretending like the other person was still alive. It's so sad.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
How would you... Oh, because... Oh. But then why does the Calvin or... Let me see this. Oh, I see. So Calvin did live for 11 years, but then Sam lived for 20 or 30, 33 years, it seems like. Yeah, it seems so. I didn't even know. I thought, because they didn't mark Sam or... yeah, I think they were missing out Sam in one place. Okay. Probably died in the war or something, maybe? Maybe? What's over here? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, what is this? There's so many things that are so interesting with this. Oh, it's a lever to another room. I have to like move my mouse with this. No, oh no, don't go through yet. I haven't even finished like exploring this room at all. Like I just barely got through this room. I got into this room and like immediately it wants me to, or it allow me to go forwards. Unless there really isn't anything in this room, then never mind me.
I guess
then.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin. Oh, is that his journal thingy-mabobber?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Ah.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Aww.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I'm very scared because this guy could pretty much swing.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh, don't tell me he flew off and died.
I
And this
told
is how
him
he
going
died.
around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I'm so scared because I'm having too much goosebumps.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
I'm very scared because I've never done this in my life.
But I doubt. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Holy cow, do I just do something, I guess? Oh my goodness, why spinning?
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That was scary as hell. I am not comfortable with swinging like that. I always know there was loops of like people who can do like
story
loops.
felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Maybe that's what happened to Sam. Sam just pretty much wanted to...
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Ripped off? Oh, roped off. I was like, ripped off. Like, what the heck? Certificate of... I don't know what that says, but it's something. So we're sort of missing the journal of what... Or, yeah, we're missing out Sam's part of the story, I think. Is this Sam's? Yeah, we're missing out Sam's part of the story with anything to deal with, like, experience-wise, I guess. But he looks like... Sam looks like the type of guy who's just gonna... Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So, basically, Calvin...
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, so this could head back to the rooms, but let's continue off to see if we can get to Molly's. Or not Molly's, I forgot the lady's name, or the girl's name. Barbara? Yeah, Barbara. Let's get to Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
She is. Just didn't make it too far, that is, sadly enough. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh my god. Guitar. Guessing that she wanted to play music as well. Swan Lake. Oh, she was in the ballet. In Seattle. Seattle Ballet Company. Aww. These fond old memories. Oh. So she worked at a diner as well, isn't it?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Happy birthday, Barbara. Aw, and she smoked too, I think. Yeah, she might have been like, she went crazy after a bit, I think. Barbara looks so pretty. What the heck? Why did you do this to yourself? Why?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh no, are we going...
Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Okay.
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream
But she
at
can't.
a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ow!
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Oh.
Convention comeback was cancelled.
What?
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came
What?
from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Oh.
There's a key hidden in the music box.
Wait,
The
what?
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
I didn't pop it open.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
I'm so confused why...
She reached for the music box.
Oh wait, I'm actually interacting here. Oh, come on, I'm actually...
Found the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh my goodness. I like how they actually put in the comic book effect, because I know this is a comic book effect. Oh my goody two-shoes, really?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What the heck? Oh wow, we can hit things now. Well, that's amazing. Come on. Yeah. Wipe everything off. I bet this is an achievement. I feel like this would be an achievement, to just like whack everything off the countertop. This is what I would actually do in Overwatch, the same thing. It's just like I just throw things around. Just like hit everything off the table. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on, 8-Ball. Just one more. Come on. We can do it. Yeah. Oh! Clear the table achievement unlocked. I knew it. I knew there was some secret freaking achievement to it. Alright, let's see what's up with the door. Oh man, this is becoming more of a wacky game.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, nasty. Oh, this is the dad who saw the thing by accident. Oh, this is the daughter. Probably the son. Oh, Calvin. Yeah, that's probably Calvin. I'm just like screwing everything as I can. So that's the father getting chopped in the hand. What? Why would you disappear?
Rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, I know what happened to Barbara. look at this. Look at that thing up there. That freaking balcony part. I did say that there was a balcony that broke down. A part of it broke down. I think she fell off by accident. Probably because he wanted to scare her in part of it as well. But I'm also fearful that it might be that. Like, I just hope it isn't that. And I see how the clues of the next part is like shown too. Oh geez, come on, really? Really? My skates, really? What is it, Calvin? Or Sam, I mean? Not here? Oh, it's in here, okay. Oh, Walter. Oh, yeah, because Walter's the brother.
Walter, are you there?
Just whacking.
Vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
What? I don't think that's him. I don't feel like that's him. I think that was the boyfriend.
Get enough of Barbara.
I highly...
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Windows? Another door? We did use a secret passage. Yeah, we did use a secret passage. Oh, so this was Walter.
She played her part beautifully.
So Walter was basically the little brother that was taken down. Oh, Molly's room. This is before Molly was... Before Molly's door was sealed up.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
What is this guy doing? Oh, he's the one who fell off.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Why is this slow walk? Whatever. I guess we'll have to do this with a slow walk. So far, this story's been really interesting. I really enjoy it, but I'm so scared that things are gonna go wrong for Barbara in general. Oh, the guy disappeared. Nice.
The man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Doorbell? It's probably the mom. Like the grandma, our grandma, but the mom technically.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? It made no sense.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Damn it, your puns are terrible. Oh! No, that's
Edie
so
told me all
sad.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Or she wanted a happy ending for her daughter. At the age of, yeah, like about 16 or something. I'm so saddened by it. Like, I'm getting goosebumps for just being like, just thinking about how Barbara never got like her moments in life. I mean, it's not like you should give up then and there. Like, that should be it. But that story is really disheartening to see. Like, how Barbara died because of
I guess
mysterious
now I
reasons.
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, because that used to be Barbara's, that was used to be Barbara's, like, sort of tale to tell, I guess. What is this?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Yeah, I know. Still have yet to find some other thing. So this thing was broken in terms of, like... And then that table was not there to begin with. So that table was made by the mother, our mother. But Barbara was the one who destroyed this thing. But I think that Barbara was probably going through a lot of things. Kind of curious. Did Walter leave behind something?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah, because I'm kind of curious now, like, what's up with the whole story. Like, a few of the stories make sense in terms of what goes on, but I think that... Yeah, I just think that's just kind of crazy in general. It's just kind of a weird thing so far. Alright, here we go, I guess. I did... Oh, it's named after Barbara, too. Or we just keep spinning it. I mean, we were spinning it last time. We just didn't know it was a key in there. Which is funny, because I actually did spin it a lot, as much as I could. So this is probably where the grandpa left his stuff around. Alright, so maybe we might uncover the the truth to why Barbara died. I'm still more intrigued with Barbara's things than anybody else's story so far, because Barbara didn't deserve her to death the way she did. But the way they just chopped her ear and left it in the music box was really disgusting. I think it is true that probably the boyfriend killed her, because there was a blade saw. Look at this. The blade saw's here. Why wouldn't you use that to your advantage if you're that kind of a sick
Mom
bastard?
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Alright. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe he accidentally scared her. Like, at that same night, the father got his hand, like, cut. But, like, by all means, it means that, you know, that place is dangerous. You go down there, you gotta be careful, because that machine is not turned off properly, probably, because he didn't have enough time to sort of just turn it off. Instead, he just, like, left it on, but just turned it off in a sense that, like, if you click on it, it will turn on, but if it's not clicked by some button means, then yeah. And then he tried to scare her, but then ended up slicing her by accident, and she bled to death, probably, and then, yeah, just Barbara just couldn't make it out alive, and Rick didn't want to be responsible, I guess. Like, the boyfriend didn't want to be responsible, so he ended up trying to cover it up by
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Maybe Rick just probably just, like, left her be, and then just decided to just try to...
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Not really, I bet. Oh!
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What is this? I can't see for crap. Oh
I remember
my.
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Probably went underground.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Wow. So Walter basically just became... So Walter became
If there's
kind
a
of...
pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
That's true. That's like a true story. It's like most of them just died too early on. Like, they should not have died too early on. It's Walter! Oh wow, so he actually moved his stuff down here. He's been living down here for all this time. What the heck? Building trains. Can I turn off the radio? It's kind of a little bit annoying a little bit.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Yeah, okay,
That's
I wasn't sure.
sane.
I wasn't sure what to do
Having
with the
a
can
schedule,
opener.
living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Yeah, this
Even a
can.
monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Wait, so Walter
Almost
was
friendly.
No, I think Walter was traumatized by Barbara's death. I have that feeling that that's probably what happens.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Wait, what? He goes deeper? Why? No, come on. Why did you go deeper, Walter? I'm so confused by a lot of this. Why is everyone doing weird things? Like, everyone's being, like, weird.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
Ah, see, there it is.
and Molly
And Molly.
and Calvin.
What the heck? So, Walter believes that there's something out there that's killing people. Killing
Maybe
his family.
this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That is one harsh story. And look at that. All of that is still there. Oh
I'm
my
sure
god.
My mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah, I think so. I think the mom was protecting Edith. Or, yeah, Edith as much as she could for that she doesn't die like they did, I think. I mean, that's the point of having children, is to let them survive and
Maybe
let
she was
them...
afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, maybe.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Ugh. Yeah, this is harsh.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
So you're saying that the guy just like went through this whole mess and then just like left everything behind, I guess? Damn, that was a pretty harsh story, to be honest. It's still getting harsher and harsher each time. Because, okay, let me stop here. I'm gonna end the episode here for now, but like so far it just shows that goes for shows that like each family member had some tragedy that just took their life, and just like you couldn't even do anything about it. And it's so sad just to see this whole like story play out so far, where each one was taken by like some surprise, like, oh. So I also realized the family tree is being a little bit different. So let me see. So Dawn is her mother, and I believe Gus is her father. That's my belief. Is that Gus is the father, Gregory was the brother of the father, Sam is the last of her uncles, I guess, and Gregory is kind of like her other uncle, but he's kind of like the father's side. Okay. That this tree is making out to be very familiar now. It's making sense to me a little bit. But anyways, in general, yeah, just each tragedy just seems to take a toll on the next person. It's kind of weird. Molly died, but we don't know the reasons why she died or how she died. She seems to be she probably starved herself to death, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then Barbara died because of some mysterious death from a killer at most. Calvin and Sam were in the household still, I think. But it made no sense that they didn't know about what happened. So I'm kind of curious how it took a toll on Sam and Calvin. Walter got fearful when both Barbara and Molly died, because he did live through both. Yeah, he lived through both of their lives. Both of them existed when he was alive. Both of them were alive when he was alive, or that they told him about his life, I guess. And then Calvin came in and Sam came in, but one of them died when Walter. So he didn't mention Walter didn't mention Calvin, because Calvin did die as well a couple of years in with Walter being in under the house. And so Sam is the only one who just hasn't, communicated with Walter, but Walter knows about Sam's death as well. So Sam Walter knows everyone's death, and he was there for it. He just hasn't mentioned everybody else's, including Calvin and Sam. He does mention Barbara and Molly's, but I think that he didn't know how they both died, because it made no sense to him. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's really depressing. It's really depressing so far with the Finch family. It's really depressing. Anyways, that's it for me in this episode for now. I'm gonna continue again into another episode. Yeah, so we're gonna do this in one whole sit down, as I mentioned, and yeah, I'll probably talk more about what happens in the end, or I'll talk more about stuff as we reach the end, like including hiatus and stuff like that. So be sure I'm not gonna talk about that as much in this episode or the next few episodes until the last one. Other than that, that's it for me in this part. So, Roz, out.